Hello everyone, on this very grey and rainy day in the UK. We've lots in our news roundup this week, so let's get started. According to figures released by the Office for National Statistics, a quarter of young people in the UK now live with their parents. The BBC reports that more than 3.3 million adults between the ages of 20 and 34 were living with their parents in 2013. 26% of that age group. The ONS also found that young men were more likely to live at home than women. 1 in 3 men live with their parents, compared with 1 in 5 women. Fortunately, both my children at the moment are independent, which is wonderful. What's the most miserable day of the week? Why, Blue Monday, the first Monday back from work in the new year, according to a story in The Independent. Researchers came to the conclusion after analysing more than 2 million tweets over the past 3 years. It showed that there were almost 5 times the average number of tweets mentioning guilt as people abandon their New Year's resolutions. And tweets complaining about the gloomy January weather were 6 times higher than usual. With the vast majority of the population now possessing mobile phones, it makes you wonder if we still need phone boxes. But a project to transform 10 of Cheltenham's phone boxes into miniature art galleries has been given the go-ahead, reports the BBC. They say that the Grade 2 listed boxes, which date back to 1935, will be removed and restored before being returned to their original positions in the town centre and used for art installations. A council spokesman said, "The phone boxes are a much-loved British institution, and we're so pleased to be able to restore them to their former glory. It's great to have been able to find a new purpose for them, as their use has declined significantly over the years. Using them to display art has been a popular idea with the public." Apparently, an average of just 1 call every 2 hours was made over a 12-month period from the group of kiosks. So if you go back to the previous article about the tweeting, it's a good job we don't collect tweets from phone boxes, else we wouldn't know that interesting thing. The Daily Mail tells us that it's going to cost more to die. A study by the University of Bath's Institute for Policy Research revealed a 7.1% increase in the past year to £7,622, which includes funeral, burial or cremation and state administration. Good grief, it's going the way of weddings. It would seem that British bats are getting more adventurous. A story on the BBC News website claims that the first bat across the sea from the UK to Europe has been recorded. They say that the tiny Gnathius pipistrelle was ringed in Blagden near Bristol and then discovered nearly 600 kilometres away in Holland, although unfortunately it had died. The bat was originally ringed in the UK by Daniel Hargreaves from the charity Bat Conservation Trust in 2012 at a lake in the southwest of England. He said, "It's incredible to think this little bat has flown a distance of at least 600 kilometres, avoiding hazards like roads and wind turbines, and for it to safely cross the sea is remarkable." It certainly is. I don't know if you've seen a pipistrelle bat. They are very, very tiny. Have a look on Google. No hiding place. The Daily Mirror reports that a staff member at an upmarket restaurant in London attempted to carry out a citizen's arrest of former Prime Minister Tony Blair. Mr. Blair was confronted as he dined with family and friends at the tram shed in Shoreditch. Barman Twiggy Garcia told online magazine Vice, "I put my hand on his shoulder and said, 'Mr. Blair, this is a citizen's arrest for a crime against peace, namely your decision to launch an unprovoked war in Iraq. I invite you to accompany me to a police station to answer the charge.' The Mirror says that Mr. Blair declined and his son fetched security. Go, Twiggy. Have another try. Congratulations to Dawn Hull from Peatling Parva near Lutterworth in Leicester. who has landed the largest freshwater fish ever caught by a woman. The Daily Express says that Dawn was on holiday in Thailand when she netted the 35-stone, 9-foot South American arapaima. Dawn said, "It's nice to think I'm the first woman in the world to have landed a freshwater fish that size." Well, of course, she may be in recorded time, but who knows what women caught in the old times before we even knew about it. Despite intense opposition from road safety charities, Britain's first motorway service station pub has opened, says The Independent. The Hope and Champion can be found at junction 2 of the M40 near Beaconsfield. Ellie Pearson of safety campaign group Break said, "The opening of a pub on a motorway is deeply concerning and presents a potentially deadly temptation to drivers. Drink driving remains one of the biggest killers on our roads, causing devastation to families and communities every day. Our advice to drivers is not to have even a drop of alcohol if you are driving." Difficult one, because I know on the continent there are pubs or places where you can buy an alcoholic drink on every road, so I don't see the problem myself. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.